Hey everyone, I'm Nate.
And I'm Abby.
This is Popeye, and we are the RC Sailors. Today, Popeye wanted to show you his favorite toy of February 2017. Very cool, Popeye. Now go play with it, alright? Good boy, good boy. Okay. Okay, he can't figure it out. Good boy.
You couldn't go that way because there's stuff down there.
Yeah. And the stuff is our favorite vehicles of February of 2017. Now,
this is something new we are trying out. Yeah. We wanted to see what you guys thought about it. So maybe if we get a good response, we'll try to do something like this every month.
We had so much fun making our 2016 top 10 favorite vehicles and had such a good response from you guys that we thought we'd give this a shot. Now, 2017 isn't over, so we couldn't say top 10 vehicles of 2017. But February, February's over. Some people do. We're not doing that, I guess. So February's over, so the only stipulation in this video is that we have to have had our hands on it in February of 2017 and have made a video for you guys. So without further ado,
we have had to like it.
Without further ado, let's take a look. We have 4 vehicles to show you in this video.
These were our favorite vehicles of this month.
For
we ended
various
up with
reasons.
4 of them.
So, number 4, I want to show you guys my ViFly R220 race drone. That pretty much says it all right there in the name of it. 220 is a 220 size. That's 220 millimeters from prop shaft to prop shaft diagonally, and it's a race drone, FPV race drone, 5.8 gigahertz, completely ready to fly. The only thing you need to enjoy the whole FPV experience is a set of goggles. I like that it doesn't come with goggles because most guys have picked out some of their favorites. They already wear their favorites for everything they fly, so you're going to save a little money by not getting something with goggles, but it does come with everything else, including a transmitter, battery charger, and everything you need to get it in the air. They boast this to be an extremely durable, almost indestructible type of quadcopter. I haven't put it to any type of durability test because it flies so well. Now, I have seen the manufacturer's durability test videos, and they do show it cartwheeling around pretty hard. Harder than I've ever done to any other quad that I own, because I'm sure that it would break most quads. They also say that if you do manage to break something, like on the frame or motor or something, they'll replace or do your first repair for free. Now that says a lot. That says a lot from them, because there aren't very many companies out there that will say they'll fix your quad for free after you break it from you breaking it.
Yeah.
So, you know, this is really cool. There are a lot of great things to talk about. We're not going to go over everything. This isn't a review, just some of the reasons that we really liked it. If you want to know more about this, we have a lot of coverage on this vehicle and multiple videos on our channel. I highly encourage you to subscribe and check it out if you're new, and we'll have the product itself linked for you in the description box below. So be sure to check that out. Really awesome quadcopter. One of my favorites of February, and to be honest, it's just one of my all-time favorites to fly, especially in that 200 to 250 size. Now, Abby is very anxious to show you what our number 3 vehicle is for February of 2017.
We chose the JJRC H20H hexacopter.
This is a really cool hexacopter. Now, hexacopter means it has 6 motors and 6 blades, as opposed to what's a very common term as a quadcopter, meaning it has 4, for those of you guys that are new to the channel, new to flying. So 6 motors and 6 blades. Now, that's not the only reason we chose this to be on our list. It flies really, really well. It has altitude hold built in, making it amazing for beginner pilots, because one of the hardest things to learn as a beginner is throttle management. You don't have to worry about throttle management at all when you're flying this little hexacopter, and that makes it one of Abby's favorites of all time, especially knowing that it's so small. It's kind of a nano or a micro quad, hex, that you can fly inside. So if you're like us and you've been swamped with tons of bad weather, then this is a great way to practice flying while you're stuck indoors. Bug your little sister, bug mom while she's cooking dinner. Don't do those things and tell them that we told you to, but you can buy it and have some fun and do that sort of thing anyway. It's a lot of fun. It's really easy to fly, and you know what the best part about that is? It's like $18, ready to fly. That is outstanding. So we highly encourage you guys to pick one of those up if you don't have one already. There's no reason not to add one of those to your collection, especially at that price. Again, we'll have that linked for you in the description box down below. So be sure to check that out. And if you want to see a full flight review of that, we have that on our channel as well. Remember, it's in the February list of videos, so check that out. On to number 2. Now this is a big difference here. We've been doing a lot of quadcopters and drones and things on our channel lately, and we have had people asking to do more trucks, more trucks, more trucks, and I don't blame you. I want to do more ground vehicles too. And one of my new favorites of all time is the HBX T6, thank you. And I drove it so...
That's why I'm here, just for names.
I drove this thing so hard the last time we were out driving it. We called the video and the vehicle the Root Destroyer. Well, the Roots actually destroyed it the last time we were out. We broke a few things on it, and it was my own stupidity. I was driving it way too hard. Now the good news is with this, I was able to order spare parts.
And these came like a week and a half after we ordered them.
Pretty fast for an overseas shipment. Now I was a little disappointed in the price.
Oh my gosh.
It was a little expensive. I almost would have rather just bought a whole nother truck than this little box of parts.
Yeah, with everything we broke, it ended up being just under $100, and that was with free shipping.
Considering the truck itself, or buggy, however you want to look at it, is
$400,
I think it's like $350, and then you can
my
get it a little
gosh.
cheaper. I almost wanted to buy a whole new thing, but I was happy that they had the parts. Now,
Yeah.
lesson learned for Nate. Don't drive it so hard anymore in the future, because I think that's the only time I'm ever going to buy parts to replace anything.
We got the parts on, I believe it was called like worldhobbies.com. If I'm wrong, we'll put the link down below, just in case you have this vehicle and are struggling to find spare parts. Shoo! This is a ground vehicle. If you're struggling to find spare parts, that's where we ordered from. It was our first experience ordering from them.
Right.
And it went very well.
Yeah.
So now we just got to get it fixed
Little
so
expensive.
we can go drive again.
But I had this taken apart all the way down to figure out what was broken. It was very easy to do, and I know that the parts are, well, I hope they're going to be easy to replace. The relief here with this vehicle, and one thing that most people always want to know with a kind of a foreign ground vehicle, is part availability. Now, I was able to find every single part for this on there. That says a lot about this vehicle, and although the price was a little higher than I wanted it to be, this is a very large 1/6 scale unique vehicle, new to the market. It's brand new out there. I did not expect to even find the parts, to be honest with you, and I was happy to find them. The truck itself, now I know we talked a lot about breaking it and fixing it, is amazing. This thing is fast, it's powerful, it's done the hill climb challenge faster and more beastly than any other ground vehicle that we've owned. I've got a stormtrooper in there driving it. It's just amazing. I love this thing. Of all ground vehicles that I've ever had my hands on, for some reason, I can't really pinpoint it. This thing makes me smile more often, and bigger smiles than any of the others. I just thoroughly enjoy it. Just like all the other vehicles on our list so far, we'll have this linked for you down in the description box below. I highly encourage you guys, if you can swing the price of this, to pick one up. I promise you'll love driving it. It is just amazingly fun. I know that's not for everybody, which is kind of why we try to choose a little bit of variety in price here, but if you can afford that, or if your birthday is coming up or something, definitely hold out for this, because it is amazingly fun. So much fun. Also, if you're new and this is your first video watching on our channel, we've covered this a few videos over on our channel. You can see it driving and bashing around a little bit more, have more fun with the vehicle itself. So be sure to check those out. And now, the best vehicle of February 2017.
Number 1. Can you guess what it is?
I think you guys can probably guess based on my reaction of the videos that we've been doing this month, but my personal favorite, and Abby probably enjoys watching it the most, I would say, is the Walkera Rodeo 110 little FPV race drone. Now remember, I showed you the 220 sized ViFly. This is half the size from prop shaft to prop shaft in diameter. This is a ready-to-fly FPV race drone, just like what the ViFly R220 is, ready to fly. This is actually quite a bit cheaper than the ViFly, coming in right under $200. And then if you go with the goggles that I like to fly on, they're about 40 bucks right now. So for $220, you can be flying your very own race drone. Seems to be pretty durable. I've dropped it out of the sky fairly high on grass, of course. And it's brushless motors, brushless ESCs. Comes with an 850 milliamp 2-cell LiPo battery, and it just is so much fun. It's you don't have to do any programming, adjusting, tuning the PIDs. Everything seems to be balanced extremely well. It has acro mode. I can fly and do crazy stunts and flips. It's super fast. The camera's adjustable.
And I know he likes this one because he's already thrown the box away, which means he's keeping it. It's gonna have a spot on our wall of fame. He's bought extra batteries for it, and he's looking into some type of action cam to put on the top of it.
Yeah,
So that means he really likes it when he starts doing things like that.
When I start investing more of my money into a specific vehicle, you know, I've got a lot of action cams that I like a lot, but they're all a little too big for this guy. So I'm trying to check out like the Mobius Mini you guys were telling me about, new mounting methods, making little adjustments to this. It flies amazing out of the box. I don't need to make any adjustments to how it flies. You need to watch my videos, although the FPV recording isn't amazing on them. I'm trying to figure out a better method of getting that recorded for you guys too. I wasn't expecting it to be this amazing, which is why I wasn't really prepared to do good FPV recordings. I just can't say enough good things about this. I would encourage you guys to buy one as soon as the weather starts clearing up wherever you are. Get out and fly this. It is so much fun. It does have a, I think, horizon mode or something. I can't remember exactly what it's called. Just self-leveling. And so if you're new at flying and you just want to fly at line of sight, go for it. You can just hover it around until you get used to flying the quad. Then maybe go out to a big open field, put some FPV goggles on, start flying it around in the auto level mode. Then when you finally get ready and you step up, hit acro and start doing crazy fun flips. This thing's a blast. I will be putting this on the channel more. We're going to have more fun with it. I love this thing. February 2017, this is where it's at. This is what you should put your money towards. The Rodeo 110 is just an outstanding quadcopter. I can't say enough good things about it.
So guys, if you want to see more on any of these vehicles, be sure to subscribe to our channel, and we'll try to have them linked below, as well as the links to where you can go to check these out and buy them.
That's right. Really quickly before we go, we wanted to remind you guys that we're hosting a fun fly, and it's only about 7 weeks away now. We've had a few people register to come, pre-registration as pilots, and we just want to remind you guys that it's coming up right around the corner. So the more people that come, the more things we can give away. We're going to give away RC vehicles while we're there.
A lot. I'm guessing.
Yeah, probably.
Depending on the turnout. I mean, we have a lot that we're wanting to do. So.
Yeah, tons of challenges, fun fly events. We're going to have food, concessions. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yep. And it's going to be located at our Tri-State Model Flyers Field, which is in Ashland, Kentucky, and tickets are $25. So you can either come the whole weekend or you can come for a day, do what you want. That is for pilots. And then if you just want to stop by and be a spectator, check things out, $5 all weekend for adults and $2 all weekends for kids.
Everything, if you want more details about our fun fly, will be linked in the description box below these awesome RC vehicles that we featured in February. So please check that out and consider coming. We'd love to see you there. We'd love to fly with you. And a big chunk of the proceeds are going to go to our club. This is just a good way for us to drum up some money to go right to our club to say thanks for letting us fly there and bug you guys all the time. So thanks a lot for watching. We will see you guys in the next video.
Bye.